I'm a producer for Guerilla Science, and we like to mix music, art and play with science, and to present science in unexpected ways, in unexpected places, for audiences to discover the wonder of science in their everyday life. We've collaborated with a team of engineers to design and build the world's largest 5-pipe fire organ, which are 5 pipes that shoot fire in response to sound that goes through it. So the sound could be through the voice, or it could be through instruments. And we have collaborated with the International Hip Hop Festival Breakin Convention to invite UK champion beatboxers and members of the audience from the festival to take part in using their voices through our fire organ. And what we've done is link them up with a young choir in New York City. And the idea is to hold a live Transatlantic Cypher between the beatboxers and the audience in London and the choir in New York City.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
We really wanted to explore the theme of mortality and looking at the cycles of life and death using the primal element of fire, and inviting our collaborators both in London and New York to respond to this theme creatively through the use of their voices.
Well, death is a boundary, and if you think about it, without that boundary, we wouldn't have any way of valuing life. And if we can't value life because it's endless, or we have a limitless supply, then we don't really want to make decisions. You wouldn't have to make decisions. So mortality is actually the great decision boundary, and we ascribe a value to something, we weigh it out, and we do the things that are truly important to us instead of letting things just happen.
I'm thinking about, if you had asked me this 2 months ago to think about life, it would have been this blank, never-ending road. I would have seen this road going to the horizon and not being able to see any end. That's where I was emotionally. When I thought of life, it was day after day after day, never ending. And now I've had this, a new beginning in the past couple months, and it feels like I've been given a gift, and I see every day as something new, yeah.
Epiphany was inspired by my mother's death. I was with her when she passed away, and I noticed that the universe was actually being almost merciful to her, because as she became more inanimate, the room around her became animate. So she said the balloons were talking to her and the walls were breathing. And I searched for years for a way to express that artistically. So finally I developed these video techniques which essentially make the world come alive and vibrant in the way that it seemed to with her.
So the research I do is specifically about Alzheimer's research and diseases of the brain more broadly. And what we're interested in is how the cells die. Why is it that at some point in life there's an accumulation of damage in the brain and the cell starts dying? Now, this is not something that happens to everyone. There are people that live a nice, long, healthy life and their brains are fine. However, other people, in fact the vast majority of people, if they live long enough, will end up with some form of dementia. So what I'm interested in is how this process develops.
Forward to aging, actually. 70, still have orange hair, but that could be possible. Yeah. And keep dyeing it. I'd like to be, just not have any terminal illnesses and have people around me that are still healthy and happy and not have to walk with a walking stick, and you know, it'll probably be the simple things in life when you get to that stage.
Sometimes I'm performing like, how long can I do this for? How long can I tour and go around the world and make noises out my mouth for it to be acceptable for me physically and I guess mentally? And yeah, part of me thinks about it now, like, should I carry it? How long can I do it for? And in my head, I've like maybe another 10 years, but then maybe I should just do it until as long as I can.
Well, I think death is a really important perspective that we often don't reflect on, because that's the vantage point from which you comprehend your whole life. So I think people should feel the awe that we're alive. So that's probably the first part of the emotional journey, and then reflect on the importance of each living moment that we have, because each of those moments is a perspective on our entire life. So I want people to feel really elation and awe and a sense of empowerment, you know, feeling that, well, I can affect my destiny because I'm in it right now.